Good afternoon, South Africa. Welcome to Afternoon Express. Happy Heritage Long Weekend. It's felt like the past 3 days have been Heritage Day in South Africa. And I've been seeing all your beautiful posts on social media and on Twitter, on Facebook and Instagram of your heritage outfits and what heritage means to you. It makes me very proud to be South African. Now, today's show is jam-packed with powerful guests and amazing recipes. First up, we chat to Zulumathabo Zulu, who is a software engineer and author. He's passionate about his heritage and its role in science. He's written a number of books, including a Sesotho Dictionary of Mathematics, The Sacred Knowledge of the Desert, and an African Philosophical Transcendence. Then later on, we have Afro Soul singer and songwriter Tsa Mandebele in the loft, and she's going to treat us to a special Heritage Day performance. Head on over to our social media accounts and join the conversation. Plus, we're running a poll on Twitter asking, should school textbooks in all 11 languages be available for learners? Yes, you learn better? Well, no, that's not what I'm going to talk about now. Let's head over to Jeannie in the kitchen.
Thank you so much, Bunny. And good afternoon to you. I trust that you had a fantastic Heritage Long Weekend. How was yours, Clem?
I still smell like braai smoke.
I know.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. Today we are celebrating heritages from across the world. And today we are doing 2 different types of coconut dishes. Now, I mean, this is just going to be really tasty and really fragrant. How are we using these amazing products in the show today?
So we're going to use coconut milk in a beautiful coconut curry first.
Yeah.
And then in a beautiful fragrant, like, I'm going to explain how delicious this fish is. It's so delicious, I had to get someone very special to come in and do that.
Yes.
But then again, it's as if we will not let go of winter. We're doing a beautiful corn chowder as well.
Oh, absolutely wonderful. It's always public holidays where you feel like you can just spend all day in the kitchen. That's exactly what we're going to be doing today. So many dishes and so much delicious food. Thank you for joining us today.
As we celebrate our diverse heritage today, we're joined by Zulumathabo Zulu, a man who was exiled during the apartheid times and found himself in Canada, where he studied computer science and mathematics. As a software engineer for more than 20 years, he's worked all over the United States and Canada, but his true passion lies in his heritage, and he has published a number of books and papers, including the Sesotho Dictionary of Mathematics and the African Origin of Mathematics. Wow, welcome to the loft. Lovely to have you, Mr. Zulu.
Oh, thank you very much. It's appreciated.
Yeah. What is a mathematical dictionary?
Well, that's very interesting because basically what motivated me was in Canada, I was usually the only black student in the class, you know, the African student. And they always talk as if Africans didn't make any contribution as far as mathematics. Then I said, I'm going to write a book. So the whole idea behind the Sesotho Dictionary of Mathematics is basically to provide a history of mathematics, especially the African history of mathematics, and also, of course, to give the normal list of words, you know, in different concepts like algebra, geometry, calculus, differential equations, Fourier transform, and so forth.
Yes.
Yes.
You were raised by 2 parents who you termed as traditional surgeons. What is a traditional surgeon?
Yeah, so these are what you call the Nyangas, Dingaka, Kasesotho.
Dingaka, yes.
That's right. So these are people who have a doctoral knowledge of African indigenous medicine. And so I learned a lot of things from them. One of the things I learned was the concept of mathematics. A lot of people don't know that, you know, what we call the bones, they are actually very mathematical because they're based on the stars. They are supposed to model the stars.
Wow.
And so it's the whole concept of cosmology, which is really a science on its own. You know, cosmology has got science, has got chemistry, has got physics. And then also these Nyangas, they were teaching me also the concept of the moral code. You see, a lot of people think that Africans did not have spirituality when the missionaries arrived here or when the colonizers arrived. Africans are very spiritual. So the whole knowledge of the cosmos and spirituality and mathematics. Mathematics is very important as part of African medicine.
Wow. What is the African perspectives on science?
Well, it's very interesting. So we can compare with Western science. So Western science is driven by what is called materialism. So meaning that they believe that what exists has to be a material, like molecules and stuff like that. Well, and then in Western science, there is no spirit. You see, it's only material, molecules and stuff. And when you go to a Western trained doctor, they are going to give you that material treatment. Well, on the African side, they believe there are two things. There is the material, which they call a fluid system. So they describe material as a fluid system, and then from there, there's also a spirit, and they coexist. And that gives you that holistic concept of therapeutics.
Wow, there's so much to prick your brain about. But what is your book, Philosophical Transcendence, about?
Now, that's a very powerful book, my best-selling book, because the sacred knowledge of the desert is really about the philosophical constructs of the Basotho, how they philosophize. Because I see my function as an intellectual historian who is there to document how people use logic, what kind of logic do the Africans use? You know, that sort of stuff. And in my book, as a sort of dictionary of mathematics, I even show some algorithms on how they count and stuff like that. So the desert now comes in because we use the desert as a metaphor. So I'll make an example. You know, in the desert it's very dry, and the ground is dry and it's cracked. But you'll see this fragile plant showing some green. And then you say, but this has got to be a miracle, because a plant is an organism, and the environment of the desert is very harsh. So you would expect the plant also to be harsh, but it's showing some beauty in what is otherwise a very hostile environment. So in other words, it overcomes adversity by producing beauty. So it doesn't allow itself to be defined by the adverse conditions of the desert. So that's a whole idea that in South Africa, since we come from the brutal, harsh history of apartheid, we should be like a desert flower. We shouldn't allow ourselves to be defined by the adverse conditions of the past.
Of our environment and of our past.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh my gosh, you are so incredible. I'm just sitting here like open mouthed, like I feel like I've learned so much just in this short time. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Heritage Day to you.
Thank you, and you too. It's appreciated. Thanks for having me.
So coming up, join the conversation on social media and vote on our Twitter poll. We're asking, should school textbooks be in all 11 official languages, and should they be available for learners in school? After the break, we're doing a meat-free Monday in the kitchen with a fragrant coconut curry. Don't go away. So on Friday, it's Winner Home on Afternoon Express, proudly brought to you by Private Property. Follow the journey of 3 competing design duos as they decorate 3 homes, 1 room at a time. You stand a chance of winning your choice of one of the 3 completed homes at the Eye of Africa Golf and Residential Estate, decorated by the design contestants in our grand prize competition. The decorated home boasts finishes by Plascon and Caesarstone, as well as premier appliances by Grundig, and is worth 3 million rand. To enter, visit privateproperty.co.za and vote for your favorite design duo. You're also automatically entered into the bi-weekly giveaway, where the latest prize is a Brewer Eurocube Sink Mixer Professional, valued at over 12,000 rand. Visit privateproperty.co.za and enter now.
This is your chance to win the home you've always dreamed of. SA's favorite interior design reality competition, Winner Home, sees 3 design duos transform empty spaces into lavish homes, and one of them could be yours. To enter, visit privateproperty.co.za and vote for your favorite design duo. Put yourself in line to win amazing prizes in the bi-weekly draw and automatically be entered for a chance to win the grand prize, your choice of one of 3 fully designed homes in the Eye of Africa Golf and Residential Estate in the south of Joburg. The finished property will include luxurious finishes by Plascon and Caesarstone, as well as premier home appliances by Grundig, with a total prize value of more than 3 million rand. Competition details plus T's and C's can be found on the Private Property website. Watch the breathtaking properties come to life as the design drama unfolds, and stand a chance to win the biggest prize on South African television, your very own dream home.
Oh, what a prize. Now, I'm very excited about our show in the kitchen today because Clem is making one of my all-time favorite dishes. What better way to end your day than with a delicious coconut curry that tastes delicious, but it's also the healthier option because of just 1 ingredient change.
Do you know what that is?
What is that ingredient?
The chef in the kitchen. No, it's not. No, it's not. We're using corn today, and it is that simple. So a lot of times when people start looking at healthy alternatives, they get worried because they think, oh my word, I'm not going to have that food and that flavor that I love.
Sure.
Don't worry about that. With corn, it's just 1 change.
Exactly.
So if you can pass it to me real quick.
And we are eliminating meat and chicken on a Monday.
Exactly. Well, kind of.
Kind of.
Kind of, yeah. Also, corn has a less harmful impact on the environment than like your normal meats do, and that's kind of something we're looking at nowadays. So we want to ensure that our kids and our grandkids will be able to, like, literally have meat in the future, if you know what I mean, and have a planet as well. So what I've done is I've started to brown off my beautiful savory pieces, like a little bit of oil. You cook it like you would cook meat. Yeah. So that's going in there, and then we're going to start adding the beautiful flavor. So.
Great.
I've got a paste over here, which
and
is
I assume this would cook quicker than meat, so...
Yeah.
Okay,
you can cook it from frozen as well, which is really great.
Fabulous.
So if you get home, you haven't taken anything out, it's fine. Cook it from frozen. Perfect.
Lovely.
In here, I've got some garlic, some ginger, some chili, some tomato paste, some fish sauce. Because a little bit of a smell. Want to smell it?
This? Yeah, that's great.
It's got that like
did you just mush that up all yourself?
In a blender. Or you can do a pestle and mortar. So that's going to go in just like that. And then I've got a bit of a spice mix, some coriander, some cumin, some ground, some dried garlic and ginger as well in there. So that's going to go in. And by now, it should be smelling awesome. Just give it a quick mix.
And then my favorite, I know what this is.
Turmeric. It is your favorite, yeah.
Anti-aging, antioxidant, anti-aging, good for digestion, fabulous color.
Absolutely. Want to throw it in there?
And let's just throw it in. Also, fantastic flavor for curries. There you go.
So now we've got our coconut milk. Will you add that for me as well? Coconut milk is over there. And I'll take some of that as well. So that can go in.
Yeah, this is already looking really good, Clem. How like a little bit
all of it. Go all of it. Okay. So like a true curry, you want to simmer that a bit and let all the flavors intensify?
A little bit of coconut or all of it?
Just keep me a little bit for a garnish. How's that?
Okay, great.
So that's cool. Ooh. Just like that. And then we're going to give it a good mix. And you're going to let it simmer. So let's pop the lid on.
That's going to be delicious. Because these coconut flakes also sometimes are a bit chewy, which is nice. And then you get that very coconut flavor. Oh, this is going to be so delicious. And I love intensely
coconut curry. You know what I mean? I love that flavor. So let's just swap it over. You can end up with a beautiful curry just like that. It's perfect. So let's dish it up. You can give it a mix again.
Oh, that is fantastic.
So if you can pass that bowl with the rice.
Yeah. Oh, how wonderful is this? Really? A great, very easy dish to make, especially for a public holiday if you've had a long day. And if you need any of the ingredients and, of course, the recipe, all you need to do is SMS the keyword EAT to 33650 and all of this information will be yours. Amazing.
Amazing.
Bravo.
Well done to you.
Fantastic dish. Thank you so much, Clem. I know what I'm having for dinner tonight. And if you want to have this for dinner too and whip it up for yourself at home, all you need to do is watch this recap. Now, the Tropica Island of Treasure Maldives auditions are here, and you could become a TV star. Team up with one of the 7 celebrity contestants in the Maldives and walk away with a shared 1 million rand. Now, the Cape Town auditions are happening this Saturday, the 30th of September, at Cavendish Square, and all you have to do to register is buy any specially marked pack of Tropica and follow the instructions on the pack. On the 500ml Tropica, for example, look for the bottle with the gold cap and the celebrity picture and peel back the label to reveal the code. You need to send the number on the pack and then join host Katlego Mbor and celebrity contestants Melinda Bam, Karabo Mokhane at Cavendish Square this weekend, this Saturday, and bring your A game. So let me show you. If you just open it up, and there's that number inside. And that's the one you need to text. Good luck!
Dreaming of prizes, fame and fortune? It's now your chance of a lifetime to join your favorite celebrities in paradise and become famous like them on Tropica Island of Treasure Maldives. Plus, a chance to win a shared smooth 1 million rand. Buy Tropica, enter and come to the auditions on Saturday the 30th of September at Cavendish Square, Cape Town, 7th of October at Gateway, Durban, or 14th of October at The Zone, Johannesburg. Grab a Tropica for details. There's nothing smoother.
In keeping with Heritage Day, we asked you a question on social media. We said, should school textbooks in 11 official languages be available for learners? 1, yes, they can learn better you can learn better in your mother tongue. Or 2, no, schools should just focus on one language of instruction. And thank you for sending us your comments. Claude Late says, from my point of view, I think a multilingual teacher would be the answer to lots of problems in the classroom, because some learners would tend to drift off while the teacher is explaining and not realizing that a particular learner doesn't completely understand what is being taught. I absolutely agree. I think that language barriers can be a big barrier to learning for kids. And Tasneem Kasim says, as a language teacher, I see so many of my learners struggle, especially with Shakespeare. Therefore, I say 1. And Rifula Moremi says, I'm a new teacher, Gimubedi, and I'm teaching in the Eastern Cape. I'm teaching mathematics, which is a critical subject, and the English is not making it any easier for my learners. Thank you so much for interacting and engaging in this conversation. More cooking to come on Afternoon Express with another great way to use coconut as we make a Thai-style coconut hake. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, Chef Vanessa Marks is not just an award-winning chef with a series of accolades and successful restaurants under her belt, but she is also fully committed and passionate about creating fresh food using seasonal, sustainable and locally sourced ingredients. And with this philosophy in mind, she places the same emphasis on quality ingredients and nutrition when it comes to what she feeds her beautiful pug Ellie. Take a look at this.
Hi, I'm Vanessa, and this is my little bulldog, Ellie. I'm a South African chef, and I pride myself in finding the freshest, most sustainably sourced local produce as possible. It's great to know that I can translate these principles into something I can feed to my pets as well. There's nothing funny added to the food at all, and Petley's prides itself on only adding the good stuff. It's fantastic that Petley's offers a variety of proteins, including fish. Carefully selected ingredients ensure that your pets get the natural nutrition they need without any of the extra stuff they don't. Petley's is high in protein, low in carbohydrates, and is especially formulated for your cat or dog to allow for maximum nutrition for maximum health. We all want our families to eat the best and most nutritional meal they can, and the same should go for our pets. That's why I choose Petley's. Petley's, meaty meals for all.
Okay, you just have the cutest dog in the world. She's beautiful.
Isn't she?
Why is it really important for you to use ethically, sourced products when you're cooking?
Okay, so when we're cooking for ourselves, we want to know what's in our food. Where does it come from? Has it got antibiotics added to it? All those sort of things. And it sounds so silly, just one person on their own making these choices, but when we all make the right choices, it really impacts our environment at the end of the day. So I think it sort of stemmed for me, having a love for animals and the environment and that sort of thing. And that's sort of the take that I have as a chef, It sort of resonates there.
Yeah, well, I think it's really important for your pets to eat just as good as you are. I like it when my dogs eat just as well as I do. I've just got to stop dating them. Okay, so what are we going to be making today?
Okay, so today we're making a Thai coconut hake dish, which is really quick and easy to make.
Fabulous. I like quick and easy in a kitchen.
Yeah, so we all usually are running short on time, and this is one that you can just whip up.
Wonderful. All right, teach me.
Okay, so in the bottom of our pot over here, we've got some little baby pak choi, which I've put the stems underneath the fish.
Oh,
I've put it at the bottom so that the stems cook a little bit softer than the actual leaves. So the leaves sort of sticking out the top. Then I've just taken a whole piece of hake and laid it over the top. So you don't have to be fussing with anything too much. We've got some ginger. My hands are clean, and I like to just cook with my hands. There are 2 utensils.
Great. No, I'm the same. I like eating with my hands as well. I figured that every time you eat with your hands, it actually tastes better.
I've got a couple of cloves of garlic here that have already been roasted. You don't have to roast them. I just find that they've got a bit of a softer flavour. We've got some mange too here, with sugar snap peas, whatever sort of is available in the fridge or in your grocer. And you're just going to scatter those in.
This is such a nice, clean dish.
You can cut them smaller or leave them bigger or whatever you fancy, And then you can mix it up as well with different baby veg and that sort of things. I like using the baby veg. They're quite visually appealing. And they cook quite quickly as well. So I've got some little baby corns there. Just going to add those on top.
Oh, I'm going to be such a fan of this dish. Already, I love all the ingredients that you've used, and it's already so fragrant without you even turning on the heat.
Yeah, you can smell it already.
Yeah.
I love veggies. I mean, you can do this as a veggie version as well if you wanted to. But I like my veggies quite crunchy as well. So this way, the way that you're layering it, your veg stays quite nice and crunchy on top as well, nice and fresh and green.
Even if you weren't doing this as a curry, you could just steam all of this and it would be so nice as
Pretty much. So what happens is we're going to add some coconut milk as well. You can use, you can use a light coconut milk if you want something with a little bit less fat content, or you can double up to coconut cream if you want something a little bit richer. But basically what will happen now is the coconut milk in the bottom will steam the veggies and everything on top. So you are actually steaming some of it. And then the heftier sort of pieces at the bottom will cook in the coconut milk. Wonderful. I've got a bit of fish sauce because we are doing a Thai number, and there's some chili in there as well.
Exactly.
So what you're going to do is you're going to pop the lid back on.
Yeah.
You're going to turn it on. Leave it on for about 15 to 20 minutes. You want your fish to be not overcooked and dry, just nice and firm. And voila.
Ta-dun, ta-dun.
Here's one I made earlier.
Oh, amazing.
So your hake is baked, your veggies are steamed on the top. You've got a little bit of chili, and then I like to add, at the end, rather, some spring onion. So I'll chop some of that up. And you can, if you want to add some of the stems while it's cooking, they'll go a bit softer. If you want to add some of the tops, sort of as more of a garnish, you can do that as well. I really like a recipe that you can make your own. You don't have to follow it to the T.
I didn't know the whole of the spring onion was usable.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's so great.
Yeah, other than if it's sort of gone a bit funny on top, but otherwise I like to use the whole thing. And some fresh coriander. Because what's a bit of Thai without coriander?
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, well, I'm going to come to you, and you're going to have to make this for me, because I think, see, this is going to be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, and I'd love to come and visit your dog.
Yeah, please do.
She's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you very much. Now, if you have an adorable pup at home, it is also so important that you feed them with the same quality and same love as you would yourself. And that's why Petleys ensures that your beloved pets can enjoy a tasty meal with up to 40% real meaty goodness. And as a special treat, Petleys are giving you the chance to win an incredible hamper for your beloved pet, which includes everything from a dog collar to a lead to an adorable dog little teepee and 16 tins of delicious Petleys dog food. To win, head over to the Afternoon Express Facebook page and tell us which Petleys meaty meal is your dog's favorite. The competition closes on the 29th of September, and the terms and conditions can be found on afternoonexpress.com. Thank you so much, and thank you. So, yeah, thank you.
Jeannie's so cute. Thank you so much for that amazing recipe, and that food looks amazing. Yes, Jeannie, you can use the entire spring onion. We all work very hard towards achieving our dream lifestyle. Living in an estate where one can feel relaxed and enjoy family time is a top priority for many South Africans. So it's no wonder that estate living continues to grow in popularity, especially in the KwaZulu-Natal province, where families want to feel safe and enjoy the outdoors in the hill-strewn valleys just outside of Durban.
For many, the search for a dream home begins at private property. The website boasts a wide variety of estate property, including sought-after options in Hillcrest. Just 30 minutes from Durban city centre, the area has a great sense of community and a mix of country and cosmopolitan lifestyles. Nestled in the Valley of 1,000 Hills, this neighborhood with its learning and leisure-orientated way of life has been a top choice for many.
I'm Heather Hamilton, now Mostert. I've lived in Hillcrest most of my life, and I feel quite privileged to have done so. It's the most amazing environment to live and to grow. We have 2 beautiful children, and I'm fortunate enough to spend most of my weekends riding my horses with my kids and just out and about enjoying this family-orientated lifestyle that we enjoy here. We are amazingly fortunate to live in Hillcrest because not only is it an amazing lifestyle, but it certainly is, it lends itself to that with all the private schools that are in the immediate vicinity of Hillcrest. I would say that some of the top private schools are all within maybe an hour's drive of where we live here, which is incredible, and we're super spoiled with that. There's plenty to do on the weekends, and whether it's to keep your friends entertained or just your family entertained, we certainly love going to the Zulu Cultural Village. It's really great. The kids can go and see all the animals, the reptiles, the crocodiles. Another great outing is the 1,000 Hills Arts and Craft Village. We love going there, looking at the pottery, having a great morning out with our family, having a breakfast, coffee, and overlooking those magnificent views of the Valley of 1,000 Hills. They're endless and just a privileged, beautiful way to start the day. For the more sporty outdoors weekends, we really love going trail running or mountain biking. There's amazing single track mountain biking in the area, which we have great fun on with our kids, jumping stuff and just having a great fun morning out.
Just 5 kilometers from the center of Hillcrest is Cotswold Downs, a golf and lifestyle estate consisting of 8 villages and close to 700 homes. The estate is an outdoor lover's dream as the Ngutu River flows through it, and its top-notch golf course has hosted the annual World Amateur Golf Championship.
My name is Wayne Cranbeck. I'm a resident at Cotswold Downs. My family and I moved on about 9 months ago onto the estate, And I must say, we're absolutely loving the lifestyle. My kids are just in a little piece of heaven here, playing on the parks, making new friends. And the best of it all, as parents, we just know how much fun this is for them, and they're in such a safe environment, and we don't have to worry about that. And that's just, for us, it's just really great feeling. We've been fortunate enough to have lived on other golf estates in South Africa, and as such, I've come to realize how unique Cotswold Downs is in its actual makeup. Developers normally develop the housing estate first and then get a designer to come in and do a golf course thereafter. However, at Cotswold, Peter Makovich was given the design first, and then they got the design team to come and put the housing in, giving it a really great feel on this estate. The houses fitting into the topography, and the houses are not that imposing on the golf course at all. And that also really blends well with the natural forest lines and also the grassland that make up this beautiful estate that we live on. Although Cotswold Downs is referred to as a golfing estate, and me being a PGA professional, a golfer myself, and enjoying the game, it's actually so much more than that. And that's what we really love about this estate, is that it's not just centered around golf. There's so many other activities that our family enjoy, and we're a very active family. So my kids are very outdoor orientated. We often go for walks in the forest line here, spotting all the natural wildlife which is at Cotswold. We've got the duikers here, which are naturally here. We've got the crowned eagle, which we don't always see all the time, but when we do, it's a real privilege to see it. And then all the dussies and normal wildlife that you'd get in any forests and the other bird life. It really is a privilege to be able to do that. As a family, what we really enjoy about the Lifestyle Centre is the way that it was actually designed. It doesn't feel like just a golf clubhouse, which you find on many of these golfing estates. But it's so much more than that. It's almost like it's been designed in a sense that everything amalgamates and mixes in the middle. So you do have a golfing aspect to it, obviously with your locker rooms and your pub, but the pub is also there for the homeowners to come and enjoy sundowners, or just to have a pub lunch or a pub evening meal with family and friends. The restaurant on the other side, which has been called the kitchen itself, is very family orientated in its makeup. The cuisine that we actually have is magnificent. As I say, family orientated, but it's great quality food, and all of that mixes in the middle where you can sit inside or outside and enjoy these magnificent views down the 18th hole and into the forest.
My name is Miles Wakefield. I'm the CEO of Wakefield's Real Estate. We've been selling property here at Cotswold Downs pretty much since inception back in 2004, when this was just a sugarcane farm. So it's been an absolute honor to sit and watch this development grow to what it is today. I'm also been a resident here for about 7 years and absolutely love living here. One of the big selling points of Cotswold Downs is the fantastic security we have on offer here. There's an unbelievable perimeter fence, which is completely electrified, as well as stakes that go underneath the ground, completely access controlled with your fingerprints. But on top of that, when people get inside here, there's this sense of country, and it's made up with a beautiful golf course, these lovely wetlands, as well as the beautiful forest that Cotswold Downs has. The three main types of properties on offer here at Cotswold Downs are vacant land, starting at about 900,000 Rand. Then we've got 3-bedroom semi-detached duplexes at about 2.5 million Rand. And then the fully completed freestanding houses on freehold property, and those you're looking at a price, an entry level of about 3.7 million Rand. Inside the development, there are no plans to extend Cotswold Downs any further. We're about 70% completed, so there's the last 30% to go. Outside, a lot of the infrastructure has already taken place. A lot of the roads have been widened already, which has helped ease traffic congestion. For those of you wanting a relaxed country life, set in the rolling hills, then Hillcrest is the place to be. It's near all the amenities you might need, and with all these picturesque views, it really is the place to be.
Secure your place in the sun and enjoy the fresh air lifestyle at Cotswold Downs by finding your dream home on privateproperty.co.za. There's a home for everyone on private property.
Now, the cooking doesn't stop here. After the break, Clem shows us how to make a delicious smoky chowder soup, perfect for a light meal. All you need to do is check out #CloverSmoky. That's coming up after the break.
introducing Clover Care, the first enriched milk packed with nutrients to help you take extra care of your whole family.
Made with love by Clover.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. I am so excited to be back in the kitchen with you.
It's been a while.
You're going to make something hot. It's a holiday, so you're going to make something extra special, right? Because
yeah.
most South Africans will agree that any dish that incorporates corn is a winner, and claim smoky chowder soup is super simple and delicious. The sweetness of the corn combined with the salty bacon and the silkiness of the Clover Care milk makes this soup a perfect starter or a great meal served with warm, toasty bread.
It is. Should we get started?
Right?
So
What's a chowder? Why is it a chowder and not just a soup?
I think it's because it's cream based and it's that extra velvetiness that's in there. That's what makes it a chowder. So if you're going to add a bit of cream or a Clover Care like we're doing today, that's going to turn it into a chowder. And I'm adding a little bit of potato in there as well.
And then it's going to turn into a chow down.
Yes. Okay, so let's talk about what I've got in the pot. So that smokiness is coming from wood-cured bacon, and you can smell it. It smells so smoky. What you're going to do is you're going to render some of that fat with a bit of leeks, and we're actually going to cook in the bacon fat.
Wow. I mean, if I were making this soup at home, it would take a lot for me to carry on making it, because I would just end up with this.
I know,
this would be my chowder.
Like this,
the bacon, the garlic, and the spring onion. I'd be like, I think we're going to have this for supper.
On toast, done.
On toast.
There we go, with noodles, anything.
On toast with avo.
Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So some garlic's gone in there, like you said, and I'm going to add a little bit of thyme. Thyme works really well in a chowder. It's just like very aromatic and earthy at the same time. So that's going to go in there.
Yeah, I love thyme. And also just remember the keyword for this recipe is clover. SMS that keyword to 33650 and you'll get the link to the recipe.
So I've got some potato over here that I've parboiled just to soften it slightly.
Yeah.
Now here's my trick. I don't think a lot of people do. I actually want to fry the potato in a little bit of that bacon fat before I start adding the liquid.
So it can absorb the oil.
Exactly. So that smoky flavor goes into the potatoes, becomes super, super delicious. And then we're going to go with our corn. And I like using cream style.
Do you want it creamed?
That's another trick. Use the cream style one. It helps thicken your chowder.
Yeah.
And so you don't have to add extra liquid, you know what I mean? And it's very sweet. Talking about sweet, can you pass that Clover Care milk, please?
Okay.
So I'm adding, like normally what I do is I would add cream to it. I'm using Clover Care because it's been fortified with such delicious nutrients. Actually tastes very rich. And it's got obviously packed full of dairy that we know is lacking in the average South African diet. So that's going to go in there. So we've been kind of like... Yeah, pour, go crazy. So we can't... You got to add more.
How much? Say when.
How saucy do you want your chowder?
I don't know.
There we go. Okay, cool. Okay. You like it nice and thick then, apparently.
Yeah, I like it a bit chewy.
Yeah, it's nice and... I'm going to say rustic, okay? Because I know you like, oh, you call everything rustic. So that's going to come into a simmer. And to thicken it slightly, if you want to like a more thicker, gloopier soup, which some people do, you know, so we teach you how to do it real quickly. So a bit of butter into a bowl.
Yeah.
Just like that. Actually, let me use the spoon so you can see it properly. A little bit of butter goes in, just like that. A little bit of flour.
Okay.
And you're going to mix the two together and form a paste. And once it's completely mixed together, you drop a little bit of this into your soup and it's going to start thickening. Just like that.
Yeah.
And once it comes to summer, you're going to see it's going to become super deliciously thick. Just like the one I got over here.
This looks like a lifetime on the hips, though.
No, man. No, we got the Clover Care in there. Absolutely. So there's one that's done over there with some toasted breadcrumbs and spring onions.
Yes.
I'm to dish a portion up for myself.
Yeah,
was that easy? Chowder's done.
Dish up for me there also.
And that's our chowder.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay, if you missed the making of this chowder or you just want a quick reminder, here's a quick recap.
Introducing Clover Care, the first enriched milk packed with nutrients to help you take extra care of your whole family.
Made with love by Clover.
Woolworths recently launched their upgraded app, and it comes with a whole host of new amazing features. If you're a W Rewards card holder, you can link your account to the app and access all of your vouchers right there on your device.
And you can scan the voucher directly off your phone, making it convenient and easy to use. Plus, every time you use your card, it tracks and stores your savings on the app, so you can see exactly how much money you're saving.
And they've got like this amazing carousel that you can see what we're going to be wearing coming up on the show.
We have our own special place on the Woolies app.
As worn by Espresso and Afternoon Express presenters.
And you know what's really exciting for me about knowing where all my rewards are, because I'm a Woolies fanatic. But I never use my vouchers because I forget where the one email was or how much they said I saved on the one thing. So it's really cool that I can have it all on one app. And they have a financial planner on there.
Exactly.
To show you how much you spend, how much, all of that.
Yeah, I really like their style stories that they have. So every week there's a completely different style story and with amazing pictures, and then you can just kind of see what are the latest trends and
what works with what.
Exactly. We know what is what now. Yeah. It's an absolute no-brainer. And as a W Rewards cold harder and Woolies shopper, it makes life so convenient. And to make things even easier, we'll send you a link right now to download the app to your device.
And if you're an iPhone user, simply SMS the keyword app to 33650. And if you're an Android user, SMS the keyword play to 33650. SMSs are charged at R1.50 each. No free SMSs apply. We'll send you a link directly to your device. You're one step away from tapping into the world of W Rewards.
We'll be right back after the break.
Express yourself.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, I hope that you all at home enjoyed your holiday as much as we have. Now, to wrap it all up, we're joined by a formidable woman who celebrates her heritage through music. Sama-nominated Tsa Mandebele Mokeona has been on the scene writing and performing music for more than 20 years. And she's the face of Moshito, Africa's premier music market platform. How are you, darling? Happy Heritage Day.
Thank you so much.
Tell me about the Moshito platform. You're the face of it.
Yes, I am. Alongside with Duzi Blanji. I think it's from here.
Yes, I love Duzi's music. It's
yes,
amazing.
I am. Yeah, and it was like exciting. Actually, I'm still excited. You know, like it's a first time appearing on the magazine or something. You know.
Oh,
yeah,
you
I'm very
deserve
happy.
it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And then you're going to perform for us Malikutu.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Malikutu, it's a cousin of mine. Remember in our grandmother and fathers, the history of a cousin. Ne tshwantse anyale le cousin like wena o tshwantse o nyadiwe ke o nyalwe ko ragadi ya hao. And then your ragadi ngwana wa ragadi o nyadiwa ke ngwana malome. So that the khomu o bona bile thanks God. Yo, thank you Express. Yes, the khomu di boele shageni. So
to keep the wealth in the family basically.
Exactly. Yes, yeah, the song is all about that. It's my latest single, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a celebration of your culture, your traditions,
I'm celebrating
your customs, your heritage. Because look at you.
Everything.
And do you know that Candy's mom makes all this jewelry? Yeah. So if you want some of this, you've got to order it from Candy's mom. But please take it away.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Express.
Are
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for
Such a pleasure when you are here.
You sounded like you were really instructing. You were really being a teacher. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow.
Exactly. Don't miss out on the Afternoon Express cook along tomorrow. Our special guest for the day is Vila Madlingozi, son of renowned musician Ringo, who's absolutely amazing. He was on the show as well.
Absolutely.
Today was so fun, and thank you so much for coming again. We absolutely
you guys
love you here.
Lovely. Look at those screens. Look at that.
I know, it's my heritage. We'll see you tomorrow. Lots of love. Good afternoon, good night, and happy eating.
Catch the Afternoon Express cook along tomorrow as we get busy in the kitchen with actor and singer Vila Madlingozi. Head over to afternoonexpress.co.za for the recipe and shopping list and join us live at 4 p.m. on SABC3.
Search for a home on any device, anytime, anywhere. Private property, a home for everyone.
Afternoon Express, made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.